Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dave. I hope you're having a great day. As you can see, I'm here at home and not at the National. Wanted to go, but just couldn't do it this year, so hopefully I can do it next year. I had a great time last year at the National, and I really want to go back, so hopefully I can make it next year. But it just wasn't in the cards this year. Been enjoying all the coverage I've seen so far of everybody putting out videos who's out there, so I'm living vicariously through everybody else. So other than that, I got a few pickups here that I'd like to show. I haven't been buying too much lately. In fact, I probably haven't bought anything in 2 or 3 weeks. Everything here is from earlier this month. Been watching money a little bit. We had to have some home repairs. We put in a couple new windows here in my little basement here, so that cost a pretty penny. So just trying to not get too crazy with purchases. In fact, of mine, I got two real small purchases, a medium kind of purchase, and I did get one big purchase before we had to put the windows in. So good news is I can now see out of my windows here in this room, so I'm enjoying that, and my cat's enjoying that. She likes to sit up there in the windowsill and look outside, so everybody's happy here. So let's get to see what I picked up. My real small purchases is a couple Barry Larkins for my binder. See, I got the 2001 Donruss. Right there. It says it's a 1999 Donruss Retro or something. I don't know. It's just going to my binder, so got to get all the Larkin cards I can. And the second one is another Donruss. Let's see, this one's a 1994 Donruss Diamond Kings. Really like this one. This is one of the Prez Steel art cards, so I was happy to pick that one up. Next, one of the big controversies here the past week in the YouTube community was Jeff Wilson saying you gotta buy the grade, not the card, and recommended everybody going out and buying tins. Well, I did one better. I got this next card. It's a 1954 Bowman Duke Snider, and I didn't go for a 10. I actually got a 15. Yes, it's just an absolutely perfect card. It's FR, which is Flawless Redeemed Relic or something like that. I don't know. I'm just kidding, but it's a 1.5 really, and it's still a great looking card. Nice color on that. It does have a big crease going across right under his chin, which is why I got the 1.5, but still a wonderful looking card. Got the back here. Oh, got the glare. Sorry about that, but still a wonderful card to add to my collection. And then I got one big card, and it goes for my Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame set. Well, it's not going to be in the set registry, but I'm trying to collect one card of every member of the Reds Hall of Fame, and this one is the Rube Bressler. I had to get it in an SGC, and this is from the 1919 Cincinnati Reds postcards from when they won their World Championship. and it's got the postcard back. Had to get this in an SGC because Wrestler doesn't have many cards. He only has like 5 different cards ever printed of him, and one of them's a real ugly one. I might add it up here or here, somewhere here in editing, but Rube started out as a pitcher. He came up with the A's in 1914, had a decent rookie season, but after that he just didn't do too good, and then the A's let him go in 1916. The Reds picked him up the following year, used him as a spot starter for a while, and but by 1919 he was pitching a lot less and playing more in the field. And by 1920 he was full-time outfielder and first baseman, I think it was. And he ended up going and playing another 15 years, I think it was. Most of them with the Reds, but he hung around a few more teams. And he's one of 6 players who started as a pitcher and pitched 50 games and then switched to playing a position player and played another at least 50 games. A couple of those players who also did it were Babe Ruth and Joe Wood. Rick Ankiel did that, but that's it. So this is a card I really wanted from him. I don't know if I'll ever cross it over to PSA. Hopefully they'll do a combined registry now that they're both owned by collectors. But that's, excuse me. Just a really great picture of him. And got the skyline in the back, or buildings in the back. I think this is probably at Crossley Field. So, had to get that. Of course, had to go to eBay authentication, and I've seen a couple of guys have the same problem where it got miscategorized. I think it's just the authenticators don't know oversized pre-war cards, because I've seen Jay Hawker cards. Mike had one that went to do the same thing. Of course, his got cracked because they sent it poorly out of there. This one they actually packed up good, and I didn't get any damage to it, so I'm glad for that. But I don't know what's going on with eBay authentication, where these oversized pre-war cards are not getting authenticated. Not like I needed it. I already authenticated myself. Went to SGC and did a certain numbers. I certified it with them. Checked it out on their website, and it's the exact same card. So I don't know, but I got the card, and I'm happy with that. But for all those at the National, keep putting out those videos. I'll continue to watch them and hope to see everybody soon. But until next time, peace.